Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with this La Mer, this soft fluid longwear foundation with SPF of 20. Now this is by no means a first impression. I've been using this foundation for like about maybe a week and a half or so. So I just wanted to come on camera and just talk about it a little bit. Now I'm pretty sure you guys know this is a very, very ridiculously expensive foundation, very super luxurious. It retails for $120. Now, usually I'm an impulse buyer. This was in no way an impulse buy. I've been wanting to purchase this foundation for like over a year now. I've been looking at so many reviews and they've all been fantastic. But I never wanted to just purchase online. I mean, the price was ridiculous too. It kind of turned me off. But I always felt I needed to swatch it and see the colors in person because I didn't want to spend $120 and then I got the wrong shade. And this is not, I'm still on a no buy. I got this before my no buy. I got it the same day I went into the city to look at the Pat McGrath concealers. And I saw it and I started swatching it. And I got the shade Sepia. And I came home with it. And it was too light. That lighting and that was the first time I've ever been to that store in the city, and the lighting was like really orange, so it looked darker. So because it was the wrong shade, I didn't wear it and it takes me a while to get back to the city, so I had to wait and I exchanged it, and I got the shade Sienna, which has a warm undertone. Now I'm just gonna demo the foundation and then I'm going to jump into all the details about it and why I like it. So it comes in this beautiful frosted bottle. It looks expensive with the La Mer logo, has a pump, love the cap. And when I initially got it, I thought I shook it up a lot. I mean, I don't know if you've seen reviews. I'm pretty sure you did if you own this foundation. It's very, very liquidy. I almost thought, because you know, some foundations, when it settles, like the liquid part will like come on top and then the foundation will be on the bottom. I thought that's what was happening. But that's that's the formula of the foundation. So I got used to it. So what I do now, I don't like this part though. To me, it overflows quite a bit. Anyway, I put it on the back of my hand and it's super runny. And then I wipe it on my face. And I've been seeing a lot of people who reviewed it were doing it like this. It's very fragranced. And honestly, I don't care much for the smell. And the color match is not bad compared to my neck. And as if you guys have been watching my channel, you know that my neck is a lot lighter than my face, but the way it goes on the skin is so pretty, you guys. And so look at that, it just, and I love using it with a sponge because when I got it at first, I have this really expensive Makeup Forever brush. I've had it for like over 6 years now, and I've tried so hard to like that brush, but I don't. So I figured, oh, I can finally use it with this, and I still didn't like it with the brush. I prefer it with, so I do 2 pumps on each side because this is a light to medium coverage, and I try to build it up to much of a full medium as I can. But it's so pretty on the skin, guys. And this is one of the prettiest finishes I've ever had in a foundation, you know? So it's like, it's so expensive, and then it has the audacity. It has the audacity to be amazing. Like, Actually, when I got this foundation, I was like, I kept the receipt and everything, and I'm like, if I only find any fault, anything about this foundation that I don't like, I'm bringing it back. Why does it have to be so expensive? Maybe it's not good. So the only negative so far though is the smell. I'm not a huge fan of the smell, but eventually it goes away and I get used to it. So this is what the foundation looks like on the skin when you initially put it on. It's so beautiful. Like this is an absolutely stunning foundation, and I have been loving it because, like I said, I've been wearing it for like a week and a half or so straight, and I think it's so beautiful. All right, guys, so I'm back with the rest of my makeup done, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the foundation and why I personally love it so much. And then the big question is it worth $120? Is any foundation worth $120? Probably not, but how the foundation looks and how it performs, for me, it does. It's like, you know what I mean? But would any foundation be worth $120? I don't know. I know Tom Ford has a new foundation out now that's $150. Like, I think the whole makeup industry has gone is like out of order. The prices, and you know, I'm out of order too because I purchased it anyway. So it has 30 mils, the standard, and like I said, I have it in the shade Sienna. I thought this was the best match for me. Let me see the exact undertone that Sienna has. It has a total of 28 shades, and so Sienna is deep skin with a warm undertone, and I have a warm undertone. So now I've been wearing it with my Pat McGrath concealer, and I have worn it also with my Benefit concealer. I just don't put a lot of concealer on my chin anymore. You know, as you keep doing your makeup and stuff, I'm still learning. Like I always say, I'm no makeup artist, and I've been listening to you guys. And what I love about my subscribers and my comment section, it's always so respectful. Like you guys will give me, you'll say something, but it's done so respectfully, and I listen. And I think it has been helping not putting a whole bunch of concealer on my chin so I don't have like that gray look. And also, I've been powdering it, but I want it to remain as beautiful and as natural as it looks. So I haven't been using my beauty blender like my beauty sponge as I usually do to press my powder in. I've been taking my big, that Japanese powder brush, and I've been going around my face, kind of like just putting it on with a brush. So I'm not like pressing it on. I like it that way. I've been using my Fenty hazelnut powder with it because, as you guys know, I absolutely love that powder, and I've been setting it with setting spray. So, and when I was doing my reviews, because I've been looking at this, like I said, for like way over a year now, apparently the shade range was not that good, and I think Sienna was the deepest shade. But now I noticed they have like, just looking at like two really deep shades, Espresso and Terra. So they have added shades. Apparently people were complaining and they listened. So just a little bit about it. It's a weightless, natural looking foundation. I totally agree with that. With a buildable coverage for a luxurious long wear. And it does wear a long time. And it does wear for a long time because last Wednesday, I think, I wore it for almost 16 hours. I had my makeup on from very early in the morning until very late at night. And I thought it looked amazing. I got a little oily around my T-zone and stuff like I usually do, but it wasn't bad. I struggle with creasing in my laugh line and my laugh line looking icky with foundation separating like over time. This foundation does not do that. And every time I look at how my skin looks with this foundation, I'm amazed. It almost looks plumper. It just looks like I'm losing a lot of light here, guys, because I think it's going to rain, but I'm trying to use as much natural light as possible. So sorry about that. My skin just looks like a better version of my skin. And I love that because it's not heavy. It's not cakey. And like I said, I put 2 pumps on one side and 2 pumps on the other. I've seen people mix it with oils. I've seen people just use 1 pump. I think if you have great skin, you can probably do 1 or 2 pumps. And it's a medium coverage. It's natural finish. And let me just read a little bit more about what it says. So the Silky lightweight formula helps maintain balance and provides buildable coverage. It does have buildable coverage, like I said. It leaves the skin visibly plumped with hydration. And that's exactly, it does leave your skin very plump. But even like around my laugh lines, just looks as though I had them filled. Like they're not as deep. I can't explain it. It's like it almost like plumps up my skin to where my laugh lines don't look sunken in. Because my laugh lines stand out a lot. And I love that about it. Fine lines and wrinkles look softened. So I think that's a big part of the laugh line, looking softened and looking very plump. And this has a lot of skincare ingredients in it as well. The look of pores and imperfections are diminished. I don't really have a lot of pores. Sometimes I see some pores like right under my nose, like right here, and my Cupid's bow. But I think that's from trying to remove my little fuzz that I have. And they talk about the SPF 20. I don't know how much that could really help SPF of 20. I don't have any flashbacks when I take pictures or anything like that. And they said it's also very good in humidity. I haven't tested it in humidity yet. I mean, spring and summer is coming up. Excuse me, sorry. We'll see. So, and it also has, I think it has the Miracle Broth in it. I think the Miracle Broth is in a lot of their products. Now, their skincare, I would love to try their skincare products, but it is so ridiculously expensive. But I would love to try that oil. Like when you look at the prices, they're like $300 and something, $200 and something. And sometimes I look at it and it's like, I laugh. I'm like, what is going on here? But overall, this is such a beautiful foundation. It's kind of frustrating because, you know, it's like you get such an expensive foundation, you're hoping like, oh, it's not all that, and you're hoping for a fall. And this is just perfection. I have been obsessed with this foundation, to say the least. I love the way it looks on my skin. And as the day wears on and it starts to mix with your natural oils, it just looks better and better. Your skin just looks so healthy and so beautiful. You know, so for that and $120 price point, now I'm so obsessed with it, but I can't be using this. Cannot be my everyday foundation because I can't be repurchasing this all the time. So anyway, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm gonna have all my comparable foundation shades listed in the description box, but for general reference, I am NC50 in MAC. I'll see you guys in my next video.